Same name, wrong bag. Chapter 1. The plane hummed like a soft lullaby, suspended in golden light. Ryan sat by the window, spine straight, gaze adrift. One hand rested on an open book, but he hadn't flipped a page in minutes. Outside, the clouds passed like quiet thoughts, shapeless and slow. He blinked once, the kind of long, tired blink that meant thinking too much again. The world felt far away up here, and maybe that was the point. He didn't need clarity, just distance. One row behind, a hoodie clad figure shifted in his seat, head leaned back, headphones resting loose around his neck. Ray wasn't asleep, not really. He was more like half floating in the dull drone of altitude. He always liked this part of a trip, the in between. No expectations, no pressure to perform, just motion. The air trembled slightly. Ray's arm moved instinctively, brushing the armrest as if grounding himself. They didn't see each other. They were one row, one moment apart. But the same destinations was pulling them in. Bali's airport greeted them like a sauna wrapped in a marble. Too many people, too many signs, too much light. Ryan walked with calm precision. His off-white shirt was still pressed, bag held across his chest. His eyes swept the signs, the exits to the exits. He wasn't lost, just careful. That was his way. Be early, be measured. Be invisible enough not to be mistaken for someone interesting. Ray, meanwhile, was all relaxed limbs and quiet confidence. He whistled under his breath as he cleared customs, earning a look from a security guard. Then he returned with an unapologetic smile. His navy hoodie was a little too warm for the tropics, but he didn't mind. It made him feel like himself. Two travelers, different lives, but same initials. R. Kim. At Carousel 4, fate spun like a joke no one saw coming. Ray spotted the bag first. Black canvas, a little worn around the edges. Neatly tagged R. Kim. He grabbed it without thinking. Who else could it belong to? 4 seconds later, Ryan did the same. His hand curled around the identical twin of that bag. Same tag, same initials. They passed each other. Again. No eye contact, no spark. Just brushed shoulders, just wrong bag. The hotel room was too quiet when Ryan opened the zipper. The fabric rustled. Familiar and foreign all at once. He froze. Inside, clothes he didn't recognize. A hoodie, a camera strap. Not his. Definitely not his. Ryan held up a shirt. Navy, soft cotton. And exhaled slowly. No, he said quietly. This is not mine. Ray's reveal was a little less elegant. He tossed the bag on the bed, flopped back dramatically, and only noticed the problem when a button-down shirt slid halfway out. He sat up, blinked, frowned. Not his style, not his brand. Definitely not his. And tucked inside was a business card. He turned it over. Ryan Kim. Ray let out a low whistle and flopped back again, staring at the ceiling. Well, he muttered to no one. This just got interesting. Ray looked at the phone number on the business card. I think we switched bags, he texted. A pause. Then, an unknown message. How did you get my number? Back at Ryan's villa, Ryan sat on the edge of the bed, the wrong bag beside him, like a stranger who'd made it inside. There was a card inside. I didn't dig anything else. Ryan stared at the screen for a moment, then typed carefully. Meet at Sarasa Cafe, 10 a.m. He didn't know who this person was, didn't know what he looked like, but somehow it didn't feel like a mistake, just a beginning. The next morning, the sun came early. Sarasa Cafe smelled like roasted beans and sea breeze, tucked beneath swaying palms just off the main road. Ryan sat alone at a round, rotten table, iced coffee sweating beside him. His bag, or rather someone else's, rested against the leg of his chair. He didn't check the time. He didn't fidget. But when the door chime rang, he looked up. Ray stepped inside. His eyes scanned the room once and stopped. Hey, he said, walking forward. Ryan? Ryan nodded once, cautious, but not unfriendly. Ray extended a hand. Nice to finally meet you. Ryan took it brief contact, palm to palm. Their eyes met. Neither said anything else, but something shifted. It was subtle, like a breeze had changed direction. They sat across from each other, a rotten table between them. One latte, one iced coffee. Two swap bags resting by their feet. Ray sipped his drink first, then slid a bag across the table. Here you go, Ryan. Ryan blinked. How do you know my name? Ray didn't look smug, just amused. I'm Ray Kim. There was a pause, a soft pause, like a coin realizing both sides were the same. That explains it, Ryan said, quieter now. Same design, same initials. Same name, Ray said. Wrong bag. Ryan almost smiled. Almost. Are you hungry? Ray asked, like it wasn't a question that needed weight. Ryan tilted his head. Are you asking me? Ray smiled. Yeah, you. And somehow, it wasn't weird. It wasn't too soon. It just felt like the next step in a rhythm neither of them had been aware of until now. The food came warm and local. Nasi campur, fried egg. Something that looked too spicy but tasted like magic. Ray poked at a bowl with a grin. Wow, this looks good. Ryan was quieter, eating slowly, but relaxed now. You always feed strangers? He asked. Ray leaned forward. Only if they're cute. Ryan looked at him, smirked, looked away. You're kind of good at this. Ray shrugged, like he wasn't trying to be. Time passed the way it does in warm air and soft glances. The breeze pressed against napkins. The food cooled. The tensions didn't grow. It softened. I should get going, Ryan said at last, rising slowly. Ray nodded. Guess I'll see you around. They didn't hug, didn't shake hands again. Ryan just walked toward the street. But just before the corner, he turned. Ray had already turned away. That night, Ryan couldn't sleep. He sat on the table, a notebook open. He wrote one word, Ray, then stopped, left the rest of the page blank, closed the book with a quiet sigh. Ray was already out the next morning, wandering a fruit stand, holding a mango, then a lime, then just standing. He looked up, and in the distance was Ryan, not seeing him, just passing by. Ray didn't call out, didn't move, but he smiled a little, like maybe the island was smaller than it looked. When they met again, it wasn't planned. Just one street, two people, same moment again. Ray raised an eyebrow. Same street, same guy. Coincidence? Ryan paused. You tell me, you're the one who stopped. Ray tilted his head. Maybe the street just didn't want to let go. The ocean was nearby. The sand curved gently toward it. Ray led, Brian followed, but not because he was told to. You followed me this far, Ray said, voice light. I was just walking, Ryan replied. Ray laughed. Uh-huh. Come on, you're already here. They sat side by side at the water's edge, their clothes damp at the hems. The sky soft and wide. You always this bold? Ryan asked. Sitting next to someone you barely know? Only when they don't move away, Ray replied. Guess I won't then. Later, Ray ran into the waves, splashed hard, laughed louder, said something about mystery and jumping in. Ryan stayed behind, smiled, just a little. That evening, Ray was back in the water again, sunlight catching in droplets across his shoulders. His movement slow, unbothered. Ryan watched from the beach. Polaroid camera balanced in his hands. No words, no warning. Click. The shutter snapped. Ray looked up. Were you taking a photo of me? Ryan didn't answer, didn't deny it, just blinked. And maybe smirked. Ray stepped onto the beach, hair damp, towel over one shoulder. He didn't ask again about the photo. He just tilted his head. Doing anything tonight? Ryan shook his head. No plans. Ray nodded once. Come by my villa. Watch my stuff. I'm gonna go for a quick shower. No more photos, okay? Ryan didn't argue. Didn't say yes either. But he followed. Later inside the villa, Ray opened the door. You came, he asked. Ryan didn't speak, just stepped in. Dinner was set. Candles flickered. It looked delicious. Ryan looked around. This is nice. Ray met his eyes. It's much better with you. And then quiet. Stay the night. Ryan didn't answer, but he didn't move away either. They sat close later. Too close for silence to stay casual. Their eyes held, and then they leaned in. Slow, breeze meeting breath. Almost. Ryan's phone lit up. A name. Minjae. A question. Are you still in Bali? Everything inside him stalled. Everything outside stayed still. Sorry, he whispered. Ray said nothing, just watched. And that was the beginning. Not the kiss, not the splash, not even the swapped bags, but this. The moment where something could have happened and didn't. Yet,